McLeod Farms. I am in McBee, South Carolina today. I think it's the third annual McLeod Farms consignment auction. Actually was a 2-day auction this year, and they actually sold a bunch of, or supposedly sold a bunch of construction equipment yesterday. And today is the farm auction, so we're gonna see what we can see and see how this goes. Sort of interested. They got a big, as you can see right there in the background, a big tent set up with a bunch of chairs. So be interested to see what's gonna happen today. Why they got that set up, not really sure. So, and anyway, got a bunch of tractors and stuff here today. Ain't gonna be able to be here very long. I got something else I got to do today, so but I did want to come shoot a little videos, a couple things I am interested in that's supposed to be at the front of the auction. So anyway, we're gonna walk around and see what we can see. Y'all hang tight. A nice lineup of tractors today, I'm gonna tell you. There's a lot of John Deeres. I was looking at the online auction lineup. I was certainly wondering where a lot of this was coming from. I'm still wondering. Got a new tractor here. A lot of this is coming out of Bennettsville. This is one from Clyde, South Carolina, which is 45-50 minutes from here. Nice 2155. Had one of these at the first school I taught at. We had a 2155, nice little tractor. Had a front end loader on. We had a few issues with it, but I always seemed to fix them with the transmission, but you'd have to take the whole seat off. And all this mechanism here to get to the issue. I always had a little pin that would break in there. So it was a good tractor. It seemed to be a fairly new 14-foot John Deere bush hog. Stuff here I'm interested in. So we got some new woods and some new land pride equipment. Woods bush hogs, finishing mowers. I think they got some woods tillers. I like this right here, 6-foot roto tiller. Hoping it might go for a good reasonable price. Wouldn't mind having it. Nice land pride rototillers they got for sale. They look like missing some hitch pieces and all. They got extra things with 3-point hitches on it, so that ain't no big deal there. Maybe those will go fairly cheap considering that they do have the missing parts, so we can always hope. That's for certain. Nice heavy duty disc there. Some nice ones there. More tractor. Well, I've never seen anybody put a canopy on old farm off sea like this. It's a homemade stuff there. Pretty neat, though. It must be worth it to buy those as parts tractors and take the canopies off and put on my own farm off sea or farm off. Pretty neat. That old 12-volt system on it. I got the old single wheel on it. Get out of the way and sort of see it. Pretty neat, though, homemade canopies on them. Lots and lots of tractors, fairly new ones too. These 50, 60Es here, fairly new. Yeah, they still got all the plastic and everything inside. Certainly still new. It'd be bad if it had a loader on it. Cost you out the wazoo to get a loader after you paid a premium price here, because they'll go for a good price if it gets sold. These three here is what I really want to look at. These three right there. I videoed them before in the upstate of South Carolina. I wanted to come look at a row of 50/90Ms. Probably came off the same farm. Some kind of production unit or something. One of them with a loader and the rest are the tractors without the loader on it. An old New Holland 6610. These are what I'm interested in, looking at these here. Dead batter. Ain't good. Got 4 to reverse. Loader on this one actually ain't bad. Some of the Proxima tractors I've looked at before, loader, I don't like where the loader's at. That one wouldn't be too bad. 3 sets of hydraulics. That's a gear shift. I think this is your range lever here. Brake, PTO, all that kind of stuff in there. Toolbox inside. Got the radio and all. It's got a dead battery on it now. So I wanted to try it out. extendable 3-point hitch arms. Yep. And the 3 sets of hydraulics. Actually got a lever at the back to do with your 3-point hitch. There. Nice tractor. I do hate that it doesn't crank. Let's try one of these other ones though. Let's see. This is a 100 CL Proxima. These other ones are the P100 SS. Just talking to a couple of guys, not really sure where these might would have came out of. Yeah, truthfully. Again, the only Zetor dealer I know of in South Carolina is in Westminster, South Carolina. So these are about the same way. See if one of them are crank. Well, this one's dead too. Pretty much the same interior as the Proxima over there. No differences. And the third one now, again, nothing. It's kind of hard to believe all 3 of these Zetors are dead. I know I ain't doing anything wrong, because the dash won't even light up. So, I don't know. Very odd. I'm sure they'll come around with a jump box and jump them off. These 2 doesn't have radios on them. They're downfall, but they don't have a loader either. So, the biggest downfall. Yep, as I see here, this has got what a 12-speed transmission. You can see there. If you can tell that, there's the gear pattern. So this gear here would be your high and your low, and then of course 6 on this. So 12-speed transmission. And that would be for probably all 3 of these. So, a little 50-60 John Deere now. These have got the, let's see, 12-speed transmission, 4 gears there, 3 ranges on them. Power shift transmission. Transmission acts like it almost don't even work in there. Real sluggish. Takes a little bit to catch on. Not too bad. A little ditcher though. Peanut harvester. Big grain carts. Lots of tanks and stuff. Lots of plows and cultivators. Spray tanks, and booms, and planters. This is an old horse, big old dozer blade on it. Caterpillar tractor. Oh, a line of tractors here. This little Kubota though. This looks like an old Kubota. Get some brand new. 2501. 155R. Got the good transmission I like in the John Deere big tractor. The power shift up there. I like that transmission. On these John Deeres. 59M. An oldie goldie with an old cab and a loader on it. Guessing, who knows, 4020, 4320. It's old. Bell spare on it. Probably I'll go for some money today. We're on New Holland tractor. T8 410. $64.30 there. Nice little Workmaster. Got a nice little grapple on the front of it. New Sun Master 60. New Holland there with a loader on it. Big grapple, big disc. All kind of stuff. Old sprayer. Holland baler. It's ready to go. Massey Ferguson there. About like a 65 or so, I believe. May be wrong in that. She's old. Looks like she may run though. Sort of have the feeling that tent and all was set up because they're not going to drive trucks around here today like they usually do at auctions. I think they're gonna get all of it on pictures because I see some screens up there, and I believe, and those chairs, I believe it's gonna have you sit under the screen or sit under the tent and watch the screen as they auction off the items. So it'll be interesting. 140 with a belly mower on it. So I'm gonna go for a pretty penny today. Love their 140s and they love to pay a price for them. They got all kinds today. Big old batter right there. Looks high. There's another old tractor, old 4020 or so. I'm not sure. Let's see if it's got it on here. Nope. Sure, it probably is a 4020 or somewhere around that model. Got some upsized tires on it, looks like. They're all back there. This John Deere 4430. And of course, as always, you got a whole slew of junk that people don't want. That side they want to sell. It's a nice lumber too. Always amazes me the stuff that people will bring to an auction and try to make a buck off of. That's for certain. It's sort of crazy. But they sell it. Somehow or another, people want to buy it. No matter what, bald tires or whatever else it might be. It's a nice wood here though. milled down. Got a bunch of it. Couple nice old ones sitting here running. Got an old 484. Smaller model than one I've got. A loader and all, running pretty good. A little Super 8 here running good. Sitting in the big AR 310, if you can see that. He's a runner.
$200 here now, $200 here now, $150 here now, $200 here now, $152, 200, so 150, 150, 57, 25, 5725, takes it down to 2209, 2209, all international guys, get a little international, this pair right there, I like this one. $100 here now, $200 here now, $100 here now, $200 here now, $150, $150 here now, $150 here now, $150 here now, $150 now, $150, $150 here now, $125, $100 here now, $125, one shot gonna get it, $125, $100 here now, $125, $125, so 100, so 100 bar number is 879, 879, 22, 21, 22, 21 here. 979, 979 on that last one. 22, 21 guys, you bet, little 6 foot root rate. All right, here, give me 500. It's $500 here now, $500 here now, 200. It's $200 here now, 2 now, 3, 3, 3, $200 here now, $300 here now, money down, 2, 3. It's $300 now, $400 now, $500 now, $600 now, $5, 6. It's $600 here now, $500 here now, $600 here now, 6. It's $600 here now, $500 now, 6. It's $600 here now, $500 here now, $600 here now, 6. It's $600 here now, $500 here now, 6. You good? It's $500 here now, 2 now, 3. It's $200 now, $300 here now, 2, 3. It's $300 now, 4. It's $300 here now, $400 here now, $300 now, $4, $300 here now, 4. It's $400 here now, $300 now, $400 now, $400 now, 4. So 300, 300, 5416, 5416, 17, 16, 17. It's $1,700 here now, 17. So 1600, 1600, 5061, 5061. Takes it down to 2238, 2238. Guys, here's another good rotary motor. I like this one right here. Yes sir, give me 2,000. It's 2,000 here to do, $2,000 here to do, $2,000 here to do. It's 2,000 here to $1,000 here now, 500, 750. It's $500 here now, $70,000 here now, 70,000 now, 1,250. It's 1,500. It's 1,250 now, $1,500 here now, 15, 17 half. It's 15 now, 2 now, 1,750 now, $2,000 here now, 2, 1,752. It's 2,000 here to 2 now, 22 and a half. It's 2,000, 22 and a half, 5. $25 here now, 2250 here to 5, 25 and then
Now they come and jump started these tractors here. So I'll hop in the cab and see what it's like. Big John Deere sprayer now. Big spray booms and all. Seems huge. Never drove a sprayer like this. Got pretty much a almost like a hydrostatic transmission, I guess. Called. I don't know what kind of transmission that you call this. Pretty neat. You just move it, just push it forward, give it a go. Pretty nice, pretty neat. Pretty easy to drive, that's for certain. Mine running one of these out in the field somewhere. It's pretty neat. Cool. A lot of stuff here today. Got my goddaughter and her husband and their son here. We just getting in tractors. Their son loves tractors and I'm glad he does. And we just getting in these tractors and driving around. A few pieces of equipment I wanted went too high, and I'll explain that once I leave and get going down the road a little bit before I close this video out. But been having a good little time here, getting in these tractors and driving around. There's a looky on top sprayer I'm in here. Very nice, huge sprayer. See all the stuff from this view. The old John Deere module builder cotton picker. This thing's massive. Alright guys, just left the auction. A lot of nice stuff there. Real nice stuff. Had a good time. It's good just being able to take a little God kid and let him get on the tractors and drive him around on them. That was made the day irregardless. As always at auctions, stuff went way more than it should. It sort of aggravates me because you go and you want something and you know what you're willing to pay, but yet you got all these people up there, and the bad thing about it, you got these other guys from these other auctions that run these other auctions, because I know there was at least one other one there, and I want to say there was two. And while I was sitting there, and you're making here in the video, you could hear one number being called several times, buying some, especially that new stuff that I was wanting to bid on. And it ain't nothing but another auctioneer gonna take it to a different auction, or it's that auction there and he's rebuying the stuff, which he probably ain't gonna pay for it, and he's just gonna take it to the next auction he has. And that sort of aggravates me, because me, the small farmer, needs a piece of equipment, knows what I can spend on it, and then you got these guys that are just running the price up, and then all they're doing is taking it to another auction. They ain't not even paying nothing for it. They're just moving the equipment to another auction to try to sell it there so they can get the price they want out of it. So it used to not be like that, and I guess the thing about it is these auctioneers and auction companies done got too big or whatever, and so they want the price they want for it, and they ain't trying to look out for the little man itself. So you know, and I ain't out there gonna buy one of them big 8R John Deere's or one of them other ones, but there is some tractors there that you could possibly buy that, again, you either got somebody that's wanting too much for it, or you've got sorry, there's a dog in the road and I was afraid it's fixing to get hit, or the farmer's got too much of a reserve on it. So I'm gonna, like I said at the beginning of it, I couldn't stay very long. They wasn't very far into it. It's hard to tell what row they were on, but they had only moved through about I think 300, no, it wasn't even 300 numbers. I don't even know how many numbers they had run through. So it's about a little after 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to watch it. I really did like that Zetor tractor. Really did. So As y'all seen in past videos, the Zetors up in Westminster, South Carolina, and I've always been wondering about how they drove and all that, so it was nice to be able to get the chance to see that. So I got a little ways before they'll get to those, so like I said, hopefully I'll be able to have a little bit of time where I maybe pull it up on my phone and be able to watch the auction on the phone. So but anyway, like I said, it just sort of aggravates me sometimes with these auctioneers and all, the way they try to sell stuff and all that, and sort of gets aggravating. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. I don't know how long this is going to be. But anyway, I hope you do enjoy it. Thanks for watching. God bless every one of you. I'll see you in the next one.